everybody, it's Christina here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome in case you're new. And if that is the case, you're welcome to stay on my little space on the internet just as long as you wish. First things first, I need to apologize. I'm wearing the same things I was wearing in one of the previous videos. That is because I'm pre-filming a bunch of videos all in one day, so yeah. So today's video is going to be another one in my study abroad series. This one is going to be a video on how you can find the perfect uni for you. So I have some experience, I would say, looking at universities. I've been at university for the past 2.5 years. I'm in my third year right now. I'm perfectly happy where I am, but at the same time, I constantly can find things that I could have done better when finding a university and sending my applications and all of that. So I thought, why not share my knowledge with you guys so that I can help someone else. So I sometimes get messages on Instagram from people that want to study abroad or want to study in Scotland, and often they say, I don't know which universities to send my application to. And the first thing I ask is, well, what do you want to study? That is the first thing you need to decide. Do not think that you're going to look at all the unis and going to look at all their courses and then from that decide. Do not decide the uni before you decide what you want to study, because what you want to study changes absolutely everything. Also, if you send in your personal statement, you're sending the personal statement to every single university, so you can't, let's say, apply to study film in one university and then in another one apply to study biology. Like, that is absolutely impossible. You will not be able to make a personal statement that can tailor for both of the things. So first thing, you need to know what you want to study. Once you have established what your degree is going to be, you can now go onto the ItsCris website, which is where you will send your application from, and you can write down what you want to study. You can say where you want to study it, so you can say England, you can say Scotland, you can say the whole of the UK, you can say Wales, and it will give you all the possible degrees and the possible universities you can do that in the UK. If you do not only want to study in the UK, there's other website you can look at that give you all the degrees and all the courses that they have in like universities in Europe or in the whole entire world. I do not remember how they're called right now, but I did use one to look up a master that I could do. I will definitely put in the links down below. If I forget, please let me know in the comments. Once you find the universities, I suggest you can make a list of them and go onto every single website and look at it. Stalk the universities, okay? But do it with a critical eye. Do not only trust their website, try and do your outside research as well. On their website, the universities usually have every single class you have to take to graduate in that degree. You will see more or less what you will be studying. Chances are that they're not the same everywhere. Literally, you will not be studying the same things if you study, say, film at Aberdeen Uni than if you study film at Edinburgh Uni. So look at it and see what that university offers. If you go to a website and you see that they have like a bunch of courses that you're not really interested in, just cut it out. Of course, this applies to more like artistic degrees, because if you study medicine, then it's probably pretty much the same everywhere. But if you study something more artistic like I do, it tends to change. So you have to keep that in mind and check everything, like check every single little detail. Also, most universities have an Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can go and look at those, but still do it with a critical eye. They tend to show you the best of everything. If you go onto University of Aberdeen, let's say, Instagram, and all you see is green fields and international students having lunch. Don't think that that's gonna happen every day. I've been there 2 years and a half. I probably had lunch on a green field once or twice because it rains every day in Aberdeen. You see what I mean when I say use a critical eye? Another thing that I did is that I went on Google. I wrote the address of the campus and I went with the little Google Man and walked around the campus. This is, I think, a good tip if you can't go there for an open day. Like, I couldn't go, I couldn't possibly go. So just put the Google little man in there and just look at it from Google. If you don't get into your first choice and you get into your second choice, don't worry too much and try to make the best out of it, because in the end your experience at uni is not just what you learn but the whole thing. So my courses that I'm doing are not like 100% the best courses for me, because Aberdeen was my third choice. So the courses are not the ones I would love to take, but I can still make the best out of what I have, because at Aberdeen Uni there is a filmmaking society that I have joined where I can be as creative as I want. I've learned so many things that I wasn't taught in class because I get to share my knowledge with other people and other people share the knowledge with me, so we kind of like merge everything and you learn so much even outside of class. So that is something that you need to consider as well. So if you don't get into your first choice, well, that's alright. Go and look at the societies they have. You can join the society for your degree, and probably you will get a good chance to do something different and to discover yourself and to know much more better what you would like to do when you get out of uni. And last but not least, to conclude this video, I say you should always trust your instinct. I am a big instinct person. I think my instinct is so on point and I always try and follow it, because I know that if my instinct tells me something, I should listen to it. Just trust your instinct or go for it. If you feel like that is the place for you and you got an offer, go for it. But if you feel that's the place for you but at the same time you're like, maybe I don't then maybe think about it a bit more, because your instinct is telling you something is not 100% perfect for you. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big old thumbs up if you did. Do not forget to subscribe to see other videos like this one. As I said, I'm doing a series on studying abroad, so you should definitely subscribe and check your notifications, because I might upload a video like in a minute, right? As always, let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, or feel free to message me on Instagram if you need any help with studying abroad or applying to uni or anything like that. I'll be very happy to help. And yeah, I love you guys very much, and I'll see you again in my next video.